And here we go.
That was a great job from what looked like Frontenac's choir there.
Singing the greatest song in the country.
Oh, yeah.
But as I was saying, Frontenac High School coming off a 3-1 record.
We're live right
Started off with 2 wins, then a loss, and then just came off a win here just the other day against Garnett, Anderson County. So we got a good game coming on us. 2 teams with similar records.
Lamar's starting lineup. We have Jalen Timmons, Brenna Morey,
Number 15,
Bailey Heckaden. Looks like they're alternating. Lamar has Lydia Nolting.
They do things differently here in Kansas.
Lamar, 21, Chrislyn Dixon. And now for the starting lineup with Frontenac, we
got number 1, Reese Franklin. Number 10, Maddie Bland. Number 11, Brecklin Condon. Number 22, Lakin Sullivan. And number 34, Marley Stout.
So on this broadcast, we're working with the media team again, Mr. Claypool. Commentators here. We have Jackson Byers, which is me, and we have Gabe Johnson right next to me.
Coming at you.
Another student, sophomore from Lamar High School. And we have Kevin Bull helping us keep stats and making sure we're saying the right things.
I won't hear you because the headphone's not working.
Oh.
That's probably a good thing. If you can't hear Kevin in the background, he's telling us that we're doing a terrible job and that we never need to do this again. Kidding, obviously. But here we go with the tip-off.
And Chrislyn Dixon wins the tip-off. Brenna Morey has it to Timmons. Down to the corner at Chrislyn Dixon. Back to Timmons. To Brenna. Down to Bailey Heckaden. A foul.
I don't know what the call was there. Oh, shot clock. Another thing that Missouri does not have displayed is the shot clock, so could be a positive and a negative thing for both teams.
So Jalen Timmons will now inbound the play under the basket. Looks like they're
having a little discussion between the officials to see what the call is.
I'm pretty sure they just didn't work the shot clock. And
yeah, it looks like we were having some technical difficulties with the shot clock, so we're going to get that sorted out and we can continue on. Some of the officials at the score table trying to get everything correct.
Shot clock is at 25 right now. The inbound to Chrislyn Dixon, back to Lydia in the middle. Her pass is tipped. It'll be Lamar's ball again under the rim. Jalen Timmons will inbound it again. Out to Brenna Morey at the corner. To Chrislyn. Nope. Bailey gets the pass. Back to Jalen Timmons. She drives in, spin move, misses the shot. And it will be rebounded by Bland. She'll get it to the down low to 34, Marley Stout. And Lamar has the ball back. Chrislyn Dixon driving down the paint. Ball is stolen by 11, Brecklin Condon. And now they are taking it to the other side. Number 1 driving in with the layup. It's good. Reese Franklin with the 2. Jalen Timmons will take up the court. Looks like a 2-3 press here. Back to Jalen Timmons. She down low to Lydia Nolting. She passes it to the middle to Bailey Heckaden. Her shot is good. score is now 2-2.
Number 15, Bailey Hackett.
And 22, Sullivan will take it down the court. Pass to 11. She goes for the layup. No good. Condon with the miss. Jalen Timmons gets fouled. Foul's called on number 10, Maddie Bland. And Chrislyn Dixon will pass it in. And now Brenna gives it to Jalen for her to take it down the court. Pass back to Chrislyn. Down to Bailey on top of the key to Brenna. She's driving in. Mid-range shot. Doesn't fall. 34 with the rebound. Stout. She's taking it down the court. Down to 10 at the corner. Shot up. It's good.
Was her foot on the line?
Brenna Morey will take it down the court. Jalen Timmons dribbling around to Brenna Morey, down to Chrislyn, down to Lydia. Ball is turned over. Condon with the steal. She throws it all the way down to 22 for a layup. It's good. Lakin Sullivan with the basket. Now Chrislyn Dixon will take it down the court. Passes to Jalen Timmons. She's driving under the basket. She goes back to the top of the key. Ball is loose, but Jalen picks it back up to Chrislyn, down to Bailey Hekinen. Her ball is stolen by Reese Franklin. And now 22 will drive into the ball, will drive in and get an easy basket. Lakin Sullivan on the fast break basket there. And Coach Judd will call a timeout here.
Very fast-paced start to the game. We saw 5:33 left on the clock, 8-2 for Frontenac.
8-32?
I said 8-2.
Oh.
8:32 was on, or 8:33 is on the clock.
Something up. That's your, which I'm texting.
And we're back in the game time. Brenna Morey taking down the court. They're still in that 2-3 half-court press. And Jalen Timmons now has the ball on the wing to Brenna at the top of the key to Chrislyn on the other side of the wing. She drives in, and she is fat. 21. Who's that? Did you hear that?
No.
Well, foul's on 21, Chrislyn Dixon. And now we have Sullivan taking it down the court to 1. Down in the middle and to the corner, that's Stout. She drives in, bringing it to 11 in the corner. Shots up, it's no good. Condon with the miss. Now Sullivan will throw it up and get blocked. And the pass is long to Chrislyn Dixon, but it rolls out of bounds. And it will be Raider ball. And Sullivan will take it up the court. Her pass is to Franklin, down to the middle to Stout. She puts it to the wing to number 10. Her shot's up. It's no good. Bland with the miss, but Sullivan gets the rebound. And 10 gets another 3 attempt. That misses. Maddie Bland. And now pass is going downhill to Chrislyn Dixon. She loses the ball. Stout with the rebound, with the steal. And she throws it out of bounds. It rolls off of Sullivan's hands. Now Jalen Timmons will inbound the ball. It is on Lamar's side of the court. Chrislyn Dixon with the ball. Passing it back to Jalen Timmons. Down to Chrislyn on top of the key. Down in the middle to Bailey Hekinen. It gets stolen by Franklin. And there's a push there. Foul on Bailey Hekinen. Her first personal foul. And Sullivan will take it up the court for the Raiders. Down to 11 on the wing. That ball, it gets tipped, but Stout picks it back up. She gets blocked by Bailey Hekinen, and she gets the rebound. She is now driving down the court on a fast break attempt. Jalen Timmons has the ball in the wing. She puts up a mid-range shot. It's no good. Rebound by Bland.
Who shot that? Who shot that?
I believe that was Jalen.
In the game for Lamar, number 10.
And Taryn Query will get checked in the game for Jalen Timmons, and she is inbounding as well. To Lydia Nolting on the corner. She passes it to Bailey Hekinen, who is driving in. She loses the ball, and the ball is stolen by Condon. And down to all the way down to number 1. She gets a layup on the fast break. Franklin. And Taryn Query will take it down the court here. Screen by Lydia Nolting. She's stumbling. And a jump ball.
On the help ball, possession to Frontenac.
That was Taryn Query and Reese Franklin in on the jump. White ball.
Now Sullivan will take it down the court here. Passes to Bland. She drives in. Passing it back to the top of the key to Condon. She goes up and draws the foul. Foul will be on Hekinen. Her second foul. And Condon will be shooting free throws here. Her first shot's up. It's no good. Checking in for Lamar, we have number 1, Avery Garfield, and 25, Eliana Bartholomew. Sorry, that's number 1 is Jackson Levin. And her second shot is good.
In the game, Frontenac, number 15.
And 15 will check in the ball game. That's Andy Stout giving Bland a breather. Number 1, Jackson Levin's ball gets stolen by Franklin, but the ball rolls out of bounds. It will be Tiger ball. We have Taryn Query taking up the court. Still that 2-3 half-court press there. Back to Jackson Levin. Ball is tipped by Franklin. It'll still be Lamar on their side of the court. Query inbounding to Chrislyn Dixon. On the top of the key. The ball is stolen by Reese Franklin. Down to Sullivan. Her layup is good on the fast break. And we have a timeout here. Coach Judd will call the timeout.
So 2:52 left in the first period. Frontenac currently up 13, Tigers 2. Currently, from what I've seen, it's been, just turnovers and small things that have killed drives for the Tigers,
Absolutely. Reese Franklin is being a great hustle player for the Raiders, I've noticed.
Yes, and that 2-3 press that they've been bringing has been really working, and I think part of the timeout adjustments will be to break that press and really finish these drives. So look.
And Chrislyn Dixon will take it up the court here. She's at the top of the key dribbling. Passes to Jackson Levin. She's at the wing. Back to Chrislyn Dixon. Back to Query. She is stuck there. There's Jackson Levin with the ball to Brenna on the wing. To Chrislyn Dixon. She goes up the mid-range shot. It's good. Lamar finally gets a score there after that big Raiders run. And Sullivan will take it up the court. And the ball is tipped by Bartholomew. It'll be white ball under the basket. Jalen Timmons will check in the game for Brenna Morey.
Number 12, Jalen Timmons.
Inbounding is Sullivan to the corner. 15, mid-range shot. It's no good. Stout with the open look, but a miss. To Taryn Query at what looks like the wing. She goes down to Chrislyn Dixon. Ball is tipped, but she gets it back to Jalen Timmons on the wing. Now Query has it. She drives in, out to Timmons. And she drives in for a layup. It's no good. And Stout will get the rebound to Sullivan for her to take it up the court. And Franklin has it. She travels. Chrislyn Dixon inbounding. Chrislyn has all of their... No, she has 2 of their points here. Now Jalen Timmons will pass it to Query. Query on the wing to the top of the key. She gets it to Timmons. Timmons open 3. Bang! Nice open shot there. And 15 will drive back to 10 at the top of the key. Ball is out of bounds. And Lydia Nolting will check in the game for the Lamar.
Looks like we had number 10 check in for, trying to see,
for Raiders.
Number 22.
Timmons bringing it up the court. To Jackson in the middle. Her shot is no good. Out to Chrislyn Dixon. And shot is slipped up. Tang ends up getting the steal. That's Bland. She's taking up the court. Down to Stout, and her mid-range shot is good. Andy Stout with the mid-range bucket. And Chrislyn Dixon will take it up the court. She loses the ball, but Lydia picks it up. Chrislyn gets it back. Layup, good. Post shot there. And 4 has a wide open 3. Likely good with the basket. And we have Jalen Timmons taking up the court to Chrislyn Dixon in the middle, to Jackson in the post. She goes up. Her shot just falls off the rim. And we have Bland taking up the court. She goes up for a mid-range shot. It's no good. She gets the rebound back, though. And her shot's up. No good, and that's the end of the quarter.
Well, there's the first period. Frontenac currently leading 18-9. However, the Tigers did pick up a little bit of momentum there at the end of the first period, but currently Frontenac Raiders still in the lead. Franklin currently with 4 points, Likely with 3, Bland with 2, and Stout with the other 2. Only foul so far on the Raiders is number 10, Bland, with a foul. Also, Condon with 1 free throw for their 18.
Frontenac's playing pretty solid defense here. You can tell Lamar's like kind of struggling getting around them.
Absolutely. Tigers heading back onto the court. Hope to see some good adjustments and hopefully a change of pace in this ball game.
Jalen Timmons will inbound. You'll have Chrislyn Dixon taking up the court. Down to Bailey in the middle, but start for the Tigers. And now they have Sullivan taking up the court. Back down to Franklin. Sullivan, Franklin again, and Stout in the corner. Back to Franklin on the wing. Moving the ball around a lot. Seems Franklin with the shot. She goes up for the finish. No good, but Stout gets the rebound, and her shot is good. That's Marley Stout. Now Chrislyn Dixon will take up the court here. To Bailey Heckinen on the wing, to Lydia at the corner. Down to Eliana Bartholomew. It's a jump ball. Marley Stout in on it. And it will be Raider ball. Condon inbounding. Sullivan taking it up the court. Good. Wide right there. Sullivan will put it up. And she gets fouled, and Sullivan will get 2 shots.
The first foul is going to 12.
Sullivan has 6 points.
team on Lamar.
I'm sorry, Sullivan has. Wait, no, she does have 6 points.
Looks like the foul was called on Jalen Timmons that time.
Her first shot is no good. She's going for her second shot. Second shot's up. That one doesn't fall. So now Bailey Hagen will get the rebound and take it up the court here. Passes to Nolting. She goes up for the finish there. It's no good, but Bartholomew puts it back into the court, and Franklin touches the ball, and that ball goes out, so it will be Lamar. Up at the post. She stumbles with the ball to Nolting on the corner. Her mid-range. However, there was a violation before the shot. So now Sullivan will take it up the court for the Raiders. She's being guarded by Dixon. To Franklin at the wing. Back to Sullivan at the top of the key. Franklin again to Stout. Marley Stout with the three. That's no good. Rebounded by Dixon. She's taking it up the court for a fast break opportunity. The ball is stumbling. And she gives it to Hekinen for a mid-range shot. Her shot just sliding off the rim there. And that will be Bland with the rebound. Down to Stout. She gets called for a charge there.
The offensive foul, call on number 34, Marley Stout. First team foul on Frontenac.
Going to be the first foul for her.
Now Dixon will be taking up the court. Passes to Hekinen at the wing. Back to Dixon. Down to the middle to Bartholomew. To Nolting, who gets past the defender. Her shot, no good though. Stout will get the rebound and take it up the court for them. Bland tries a long three there. It's no good, but Franklin gets the rebound and goes up for a layup. And that's good. And they're back in that 2-3 press, half-court press. Passes to Bartholomew in the corner. Intercepted by Franklin. She's going for a fast break attempt to a layup. She gets fouled there by Timmons, and she will get 2 shots there.
The personal foul is called on number 21, Kristen Dixon. That'll be her second personal foul, the second team foul on Lamar.
That was called on Kristen Dixon right there.
Looks like the refs got the numbers mixed up, but it's okay.
We'll have that. We'll have that.
Franklin's first shot is up, no good. And Lamar looks to be checking in Brennan Morey and Taryn Query for Timmons and Chrislyn Dixon. Now her second shot is up. That's no good either. But Stout gets the rebound, goes up for the post shot. That's no good. She gets the rebound back, and now out to Franklin. And there's a push there. It looks like Raiders will turn over the ball, and now it's Lamar ball. Foul's called on Marley Stout, her second foul.
Andy Stout going to check out Marley Stout for the Raiders.
Query will take it up the court. Trying to get through this press. Hekinen in the middle to Brenna on the wing. Back out to Query on the other wing. She goes for the shot. That misses. But Franklin will get the rebound, going up for another fast break opportunity. And jump ball. Looked like Sullivan was trying to go in for a layup, but Lamar handles the ball. And ball will go to Lamar. Query taking it down the court. She picks up the ball to Brenna Morey. To Nolting. Back down to Bailey Hekinen. She goes for a shot. It gets blocked by Bland. And she's trying to take it up the court here. Now Franklin has it. Back out to Sullivan. Passes to Bland. To Andy Stout. Back out to Bland. Franklin to Bland. Moving the ball around here. And Bland has it. She goes up for a pull-up three. It's no good. And Lydia Nolte gets the rebound. And now Hekinen will drive up there. Moving past her defender. Ball gets stolen by Bland. And Franklin will have a open layup on the fast break. Brenna Morey would be taking it up the court for Lamar. And her pass is out of bounds.
In the game for Lamar, number 21, Kristen
Dixon checking it in for Bartholomew for Lamar. Raiders have it on the other side of the court. Sullivan will be taking it up. Back out to Andy Stout. To Sullivan on top of the key. She drives in, putting it out to Bland for a wide open three. It's no good, but Kristen Dixon gets the rebound for a fast break opportunity. They stop her. She's still driving in. Back out to an open Taryn Query for the three. That doesn't fall. Andy Stout falls down. Kristen gets the rebound, puts it up really quickly. She gets it back. Her shots are no good, but Bland will take it down to the other court, trying to drive through them. Her layup's no good. Lamar gets the rebound. Query taking it up the court here. She's driving in. Her layup attempt. Lamar bench asking for a foul there. And that's a foul on Condon.
The foul call on number 10, Taryn Query that we heard.
Fouled by Query.
The 13th foul on Lamar.
Here to shoot free throws.
What's it take to get one at the other end?
Jackson Lovin will be checking in for Bailey Heckenden, who is slow to get up.
And from Frontenac, number 4, Stevie Blackley. At the line, number 11, record
Lamar Stan's not happy about the calls here.
And Condon will put up her first free throw. It's good. Second free throw. It's up. That falls as well. Lamar taking it down. Kristen Dixon. Passes to Query. Her passes to Nolting. Back out to Dixon. To Morey. Ball slips out of her hands. It will be Raider ball. Sullivan taking it up the court here. Now that's number 4 with the ball. That is likely to the top of the key to Sullivan. She drives in for a floater there. Pretty good shot. It's another basket for the Raiders. Kristen Dixon will be taking up the court for Lamar. To Jackson Lovin. To Query on the other side of the wing. Back to Jackson Lovin. She drives in for a floater attempt. It's no good. Now Stout will take it up the court. Back out to Sullivan. To Bland. She takes a contested three. That doesn't fall. Query gets fouled on the rebound by Sullivan. And Timmons will check in the game for Query. And
Looks like we had number 5, Jocelyn Ashbacker checking in as well for the Raiders.
Timmons taking it up the court to Jackson Lovin. Ball is intercepted by Franklin again. But this ball gets stolen by Kristen Dixon, who goes up for a layup. It's good. Good hustle there. Franklin taking it up the court. To Sullivan. Now Andy Stout has it. Back to Sullivan. Back to Andy Stout for a wide three. It's no good. Nolte with the rebound. Kristen Dixon will take it up the court. To Timmons. To Brenna Morey in the middle. Back to Lydia Nolting. Her mid-range shot's good. Great job by Lamar getting her wide open there. Sullivan will take it down the court. To Likely. Ball is stolen by Kristen Dixon. Her ball's poked out and stolen by Likely. So my apologies, stolen by Sullivan. Likely picks up the ball.
It's going to be black ball.
Kristen Dixon at the top of the key. To Timmons. Back to Dixon. To Brenna Morey. To Jackson Lovin. Down to the middle to Dixon. Back to a corner 3 by Brenna Morey. That doesn't fall. Coach asking for a foul. It'll still be black ball as White hit it. Timmons inbounding it under the basket. Dixon gets it at the post. To Timmons at the corner 3. That shot's open. It's no good. Sullivan will get the rebound and take it up the court. To Likely of the contested 3. That's no good. But they get the offensive rebound. Franklin. Sullivan open 3. That doesn't fall. Dixon with the rebound. They're pressing her. Now Brenna Morey will take it up the court, and that shot attempt is no good. So it'll be halftime.
That's the half right there. Score, Frontenac Raiders currently up on the Tigers, 28-16.
We will be taking a short break here.
So I do their stats first. Lamar.
There he is. All right. So it's halftime, so we're going to go ahead and go over the stats so far of this ball game. Starting off with the Frontenac Raiders. 22, Sullivan is over 1 on three-pointers.
She's 4 for 5 on field goal attempts. And she has 8 points on the ball game. Reese Franklin, 6 points on the ball game. 3 for 3 here. 0 for 2 on free throw attempts. 2 rebounds. 7 steals for Franklin. Playing good defense there. Condon has 5 points on the ball game. 1 for 3 in the field goals. 3 steals. Bland has 4 points on the ball game. 2 for 9 here. And 3 defensive rebounds. Likely has 3 points in the ball game. She is 1 for 2. She hit a 3-point shot. Stout has 2 points on the ball game. She's 1 for 3 here.
And now for the Lamar stats. 24, Kristen Dixon, 3 for 5 on field goals. 6 points. Confusing sheet to look at here. 2 fouls, 2 steals, 4 turnovers, 1 offensive rebound, and 4 defensive rebounds. Jalen Timmons, number 12 for the Tigers, 2 for 6 on field goals, 33% field goal percentage, 2 for 3 on three-pointers, 67%. 1 foul. And then 6 points for Jalen Timmons. Lydia Nolting, 1 for 4 on field goals, 25%. 3 defensive rebounds. 0 fouls for her, 0 steals, 1 turnover, 1 assist also. 2 points for Lydia Nolting. Bailey Heckaden, 1 for 3 on field goals, 33%. 1 defensive rebound, 2 fouls, 3 turnovers, 1 block, and 2 points for her. Brenna Morey, 0 for 3 on field goals. Taryn Query, 0 for 3 on field goals. Both of them have a defensive rebound. And Taryn Query has been fouled, or has fouled 1 time. And then Eliana Bartholomew, number 25, 1 offensive rebound, 2 turnovers. And then Jackson Lovin, 0 for 2 on field goals. And that's all the stats we have so far for the Tigers. Got about 7 minutes left in halftime. So that'll do for the halftime stats. So back what we were talking about before the game. Raiders up 12 points, but you know it's nothing we haven't seen before. You know, the Tigers come out with good momentum, good defense. I truly think they can stay in this ball game.
Raiders started off the first quarter with some great defense, great pressure on Lamar, but Lamar started to get things going in the second quarter, and
absolutely
they were able to crack their defense a little bit. So if Lamar keeps it up, they could have a comeback win
for sure. So, Gabe Johnson speaking. I also announce Pee Wee football games, and we do a little thing. We call it Joke of the Day. So it's time for our halftime joke of the day. So here it goes. Why do basketball players love cookies?
Why?
Because they can dunk them. Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. Well, there's the joke of the day. Should we do it for the boys also? 2 jokes?
Oh, yeah.
All right. We have another joke coming your way during the boys' game, which will be right after this girls' game. But 5 minutes left in halftime. Once again, 28-16 Raiders.
We're always excited for the jokes. Frontenac's band is killing it up there at the top left of the bleachers.
They're playing hard. Coming up here in the next next week is the Walnut Grove Holiday Classic Tournament for both the girls and the boys. They will kick things off the 20th of December playing Hollister. The girls will at 4:30 p.m. in Walnut Grove, obviously. So we're excited for that tournament.
Fortunately, I cannot make it to the Saturday game, but every other game, you'll see me there.
Absolutely. You know, I gotta see what the old man, what work he has me doing. But I'm gonna try and make it to those games. So if you hear me on air for the Walnut Grove Classic, that means the old man David Johnson didn't work me too hard that weekend. Able to hop on the basketball broadcast. So yeah. Girls back on the court warming up. Tigers hoping to turn things around here in the second half.
Got some Britney Spears playing by the band.
Hey, I mean, no hate to Britney Spears. She puts out some good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I really think some keys to the second half are, you know, limit the turnovers, limit the little mistakes. You know, Coach Bisho always says little things add up. So, you know, it's things like, you know, not catching a pass or, you know, making a pass go over your head or over the person you're passing to's head. And, you know, just limiting turnovers is a big key. And, you know, also just finishing drives. If there's a fast break opportunity, you know, finish out the opportunity and make it happen.
Yeah, before half, Lamar was able to slide through Frontenac's defense a little bit there, and that is very important. And they need to maintain that. But their defense does need a little bit of work. Probably need to force a little bit more turnovers here.
Absolutely. Force more turnovers, limit the turnovers on us. And, you know, hopefully break the press if they bring that back.
They've stayed in that 2-3 half-court press pretty much the whole game. So, and it seems to be working for Frontenac.
Yeah, you know what they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I expect them to come out in the exact same defense and try and stop the Tigers from doing our thing. But hopefully halftime adjustments were made, and we're ready to go for the second half. Just over a minute left in halftime before we get things kicked off in the second half.
Okay, we have 1 minute left. We're about to get prepared for this game.
I'm looking over at the Frontenac student section. Looks like they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12 people total.
I bet they will load up a lot more, though.
We're going to find out. You know, I take my position as president of the Lamar Lunatics very seriously, and I know that I would not let that slide.
Oh, yeah.
But we're about to see if the Frontenac Raiders student section can compare to the Lamar Lunatics, which, not to brag, but I doubt that happens.
Yeah, me too.
All right, here we go, taking on the court, both teams.
Raiders will start off with the ball here. Sullivan taking it down the court. Pass is stolen by Dixon. She's going to drive down to the other side. Pass to Nolting, down to Jalen Timmons on the corner mid-range shot. It's no good. And Bland will pick it up. Sullivan taking it down the court for a fast break opportunity. Her Euro step there, her shot is no good. She gets 2 free throws. She gets fouled by Bailey Heckaden. That is now her 3rd foul.
At the line, number 22, Lincoln Sullivan.
We better get that down here.
Her first shot is up. It's no good.
Pretty one-sided. Tic-tac on one end.
She's now preparing for her second throw. That shot doesn't fall either. And Bailey Heckaden gets the ball stolen by Franklin. I believe that's her 8th steal. She gets a basket there. 8th steal and 10th point in the ball game. Now Dixon will pass it down in the middle to Heckaden, out to Jalen Timmons. She drives, passes down, attempt to pass to Bailey Heckaden. It gets knocked out by Franklin. I'm sorry, Condon. And Lamar will have it under the basket. Timmons inbounding. Bailey Heckaden gets checked out by Bartholomew. And turnover pass there. Now Raiders will have the ball. Condon inbounding. Sullivan will take it up the court. She has 8 points in the ball game. Down in the middle to Franklin. Ball is tipped by Bartholomew. Now it's stolen by Lydia Nolting. Dixon takes it up the court. Still getting pressed here. Nolting has the ball. Passes to Timmons. Down low to Bartholomew. Ball is stolen by Sullivan. Franklin has it, and she's going up for the fast break attempt. And ball gets knocked out. Raiders will inbound it under the basket. That is Condon inbounding. Pass out to Marley Stout. To Bland. She tries a mid-range, contested mid-range shot there. Jalen Timmons get the rebound. Trying to go in for a layup here. Spin move. They call it a travel on Timmons. Sullivan will take it up the court for the Raiders. And Bland has it. Down low to Marley Stout. Back out to Bland. Gets stolen by Bartholomew. Jalen Timmons trying to take it to the basket again. It's up. Her shot's good. Impressive contested layup there. Sullivan taking up the court for the Raiders. To Bland for the three. Her shot's good. Now they're getting half-court pressed again to Brenna Morey. Nolting down low to Bartholomew for an open layup. Her shot's no good. She gets the rebound back, however, and Timmons has it to Chrislyn Dixon. To Brenna Morey, open three. No good. Stout would get the rebound, and Sullivan will take it up the court. Now, that's 11's three-point shot. Her shot's no good. Condon with the miss.
Looks like the Raiders going to call a timeout.
It's Coach Barcelona.
Coach Barcelona going to call a timeout. For the Raiders, score 33-18. Frontenac, 5:18 left to go in the third period. Definitely some improvement has been seen for the Lamar Tigers. Limited the turnovers and definitely put the turnovers more for the Raiders, more steals.
Raiders offense still not lacking, though. They are still putting up shots.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Lamar is doing a better job getting those offensive rebounds. Those are important. Now Lamar will take it down to the other side of the court. Brenna Morey back to Dixon. Getting pressed here still. Dixon will keep going through them. To Timmons. Dixon. Franklin gets an interception pass. Jalen Timmons steals it back. Ball bounces off her foot. It's out of bounds. Raiders will have the ball under the basket. Marley Stout with it. Down to Franklin. She goes up for the post shot. Gets blocked by both defenders. Bartholomew. She will take it up the court. Jalen Timmons for the post shot. No good. Rebounded by Sullivan, who will take it down the court. Down to the middle to Franklin. Back out to Sullivan for a three. That shot is good. Sullivan's 11th point. Brenna Morey will take it down to the court. Still getting half-court pressed. Dixon will take it down. Running fast here. Going for the layup. Just slides off the rim there. Stout get the rebound. Now Reese Franklin down the middle. Back out to Bland. That shot's good.
Great shot by Bland right there.
Dixon will take it down the court to Brenna Morey, who gets fouled by Sullivan. Sullivan's second foul.
Number 15, Andy Stout, going to get subbed in for Sullivan.
Query has it. Dixon now. Back to Jackson Lovin, who gets checked in. Nolting down low. She gets fouled by Bland. We have Hekinen checking in for the ball game for Nolting. Dixon will inbound. To Bartholomew, to Query, back out to Dixon, who goes up for a contested three. That shot just barely misses. Down low to Stout. Andy Stout with the layup. Good fast break there. Coach Judd wants a timeout here. Andy Stout, that's her 4th point.
Frontenac. Tigers 18. 3:33 left in the third quarter. That's a lot of threes.
Yeah, Frontenac's putting it on Lamar in this quarter.
Once again, the boys basketball game will follow this. We're seeing the stands start to fill up for that. Going to be a good game as well.
Now timeout will be over. Heckaden has the ball to Jackson Lovin. Back to Query at the volleyball line. Back to Jackson Lovin on the wing. Down low to Chrislyn Dixon. To Taryn Query, who goes for the layup. She gets fouled, so she'll get 2 shots here. So foul is called on Marley Stout. Her 3rd foul. Her first shot's up. Doesn't fall. Raiders has 14 fouls. Second shot, it's up. That one does fall. And now we have Andy Stout taking it up the court. She gives it to Franklin. Back to Andy. To Condon, back to Franklin. And the down low, she gets fouled. Foul is called number 10. 10 Query. And it looks like Likely and Ashbacker will get checked into the game for Condon
and Bland.
Likely passing it in. Back out to Stout. Back to Likely. Pump fake. She shoots a pull-up mid-range. It's no good. Bartholomew with the rebound. She has to throw it back in. Ball is tipped out. It will be Lamar ball. Query taking up the court for Lamar. Jackson Lovin has it. Back to Query. Down low to Dixon. Back to Jackson Lovin. To Query. Who drives in to Lovin to Heckaden to Query. She shoots a 3. That doesn't fall. Likely with the rebound. She's going back up to their side of the court. To Stout. To Franklin. Back to Likely for the 3. That doesn't fall. Dixon with the rebound. She's getting pressed there, but she shakes them off and she'll drive up the court. All the way down to Jackson Lovin for the 2-pointer. That doesn't fall. Marley Stout with the rebound. She's taking it up the court now. This is Andy Stout to Franklin to Likely. Back to Stout. To Ashbacker. Gets intercepted by Query. Good effort there. She now passes it down low to Jackson Lovin, who gets the ball tipped out, but Query gets the rebound. To Heckaden travels.
In the game for Lamar, number 12, James Timmons.
Timmons will be checked in for Dixon. Sullivan will be checked in for the Raiders, who will now be taking it up the court. Back to Sullivan. She's now going to the other side. To Marley Stout for the long 2-pointer. That doesn't fall. Over the back foul on Andy Stout.
The personal foul is called on number 15, Andy Stout. That'll be
Her first foul.
At the line, number 25, Eliana Bartholomew.
Bartholomew would be shooting for 2. Shots up. This doesn't fall. Her second shot's up. That one doesn't fall either. Ashbacker giving it to Marley Stout, who will give it to Sullivan to take it up the court. To Andy Stout. Back to Sullivan. Back to Andy Stout. She gives it to Likely on the wing. She puts it down low to Marley Stout, who goes to a contested post shot. She gets fouled. It's 2 shots. And it will now be Jalen Timmons' 3rd foul. They will check in Nolting and Dixon for Lamar. For Timmons and Bartholomew. Her second shot's up. That one doesn't fall. And now Query taking it up the court. Dixon driving in. Nice finish there. Dixon. Andy Stout for the open 3. That doesn't fall. It's a foul. It'll be a Lamar ball here. And Lamar will get free throws. They're on the bonus. Foul is called on 5, Ashbacker. Her first shot's up. It's no good. And Bland will check in the ball game for Marley Stout. She has another shot attempt here. It's up. That one's no good. Now Lydia Nolting with the offensive rebound. Ball is poked out by Ashbacker. Query will inbound to Dixon up at the post. Her shot's no good. Dixon gets a rebound, gets pushed. And I believe Lamar will have more free throws.
Andy Stout on the foul there.
At the line, number 21, Kristen Dixon.
Go, Kristen.
Her first shot is up. That one falls. Second attempt. Andy Stout, who gave it back out to Likely for another 3. That doesn't fall. Query. No foul there. Quarter is over.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. Tigers trailing 23-42. Frontenac Raiders really picked it up there in that 3rd quarter.
Absolutely.
Number 22, Sullivan, currently having herself a game with 12 points. Stout with 4, Likely with 3. The other Stout with 1.
Passes to Brenna Morey, back to Dixon, to Query, to Nolting on the corner. She drives in. Ball is poked out. It will be Raider ball. As it bounces off of Lydia's foot, I believe. And now Sullivan will take it down the court. Passes to Bland. Back to Sullivan to Condon. Down low to Marley Stout. She goes up for the post shot. That's good. Dixon giving it to Maury. Dishes it to Heckaden in the top of the quarter there. It's no good. Condon taking it down the court for the Raiders. Down low to Marley Stout. That shot's good. Back-to-back points for her. Dixon taking it down the court. To Query. Skip pass. Gets tipped out by Sullivan. It'll still be Lamar ball. Timmons will check in for Query. Heckaden has it at the corner. That ball gets stolen by Franklin. Another steal for her. She goes up for the layup. That's good. Now Dixon will take it down the court to Timmons at the wing. She's driving in. Looks like she steps out of bounds. It'll be Raider ball. Sullivan taking it down the court. Down low to Franklin, back out to the wing to Condon. Her shot's no good. Over the back foul on Franklin.
The personal foul is called number 1, Reese Franklin. That'll be her first personal foul. The first
Franklin has 10 steals on the ball game.
Franklin's having herself a heck of a game on defense.
Coach Judd with the timeout.
Currently 6 minutes, 27 seconds left in the ball game. Tigers trailing 23-48. Like we were saying, Franklin with 10 steals on the game, 11 points. Sullivan with 12 points. They are having themselves a day here in Frontenac, Kansas tonight.
Here, they haven't left it. She passes it to Nolting at the corner. She goes up for the mid-range shot. It gets blocked by Stout. Good defense effort there. Bland will take it down the court to corner to Sullivan. Long skip pass to Condon. She draws the foul. She will get 2 free throws.
The purple foul is called on number 12.
Foul is on Jalen Timmons. She is in foul trouble here. She has 4 fouls. Condon's first shot is up. That one falls. This shot's to get 50 points for Frontenac. This shot's up. No good. Heckaden will get the rebound. Dixon will take it down the court again. So Heckaden in the middle for a wide open mid-range shot. That doesn't fall. Sullivan with the rebound. Who will now give it to Condon. Back to Sullivan. Back to Condon. To Marley Stout at the corner 3. No good. Dixon with the rebound. Taking it down the court here. Dishes it to Brennan Morey. Wide open mid-range. That shot doesn't fall. Heckaden. Heckaden and Sullivan in on the jump ball. And Hayworth will check in the game. No, my apologies. Bartholomew check in the game. And Jackson Lovin for Nolting. And Heckaden. Condon. Bland tries the 3-point shot there. Franklin gets the rebound. None of it falls. It will be Lamar ball. 5 minutes left in the game. Dixon taking it down the court. Student section is loading up for Frontenac. Timmons with the ball. Down low to Brennan Morey. To a mid-range shot by Jackson Lovin. Ball is out on Lamar. Frontenac will have the ball. Sullivan taking it down the court. To Bland. Back to Sullivan. To Stout. Sullivan to Stout. Open three. That one falls. And I believe she has 7 points on the game. Ball is stolen. Dixon turns it over. Ball is stolen back by Jackson Lovin. Full court press though, and Bland gets the ball back. Misses, but Sullivan will get it back and make that shot. That is Sullivan's 13th point. Being a great leader for this team.
Absolutely. 4 minutes, 21 seconds left to go in the ballgame. Tigers trail 23-54 to the Frontenac Raiders. Still no subs in for Frontenac, the original 5. Franklin, Bland, Condon, Sullivan, and Stout, all 5 in the ballgame.
Jalen Timmons will take it down the court. A looser press by the Raiders. Back to Brennan Morey at the wing. To Timmons. She puts it down low to Jackson Lovin. She loses control of the ball. Franklin gets another steal. To the corner. Back out to 10. Bland, her shot is good for the 3.
That was a heck of a shot by Bland right there.
Query has it. The top of the key to Timmons. Gets a screen from Query. Her 3's up. It's no good. Now we have Andy Stout, Ashbacker, and Likely checking in for the Raiders. Ball is out on the Raiders. Timmons will pass it in under the basket. Ball is stolen by Ashbacker. Andy Stout with the ball. To Sullivan. To Likely for a 3. That's no good. Jackson Lovin with the rebound. Timmons will go up to the court. At the wing. Query at the top of the key. Dishes it down low to Jackson Lovin, who gets it to Bartholomew. Her shot is no good. Bailey Heckaden gets fouled.
The personal foul is called on number 5.
Foul called on
Ashbacker.
Yep. Jalen Timmons will pass it in under the basket. Ball is stolen again. And Sullivan gets fouled by Timmons. That's her 5th foul. She'll get fouled out. And Dixon will check in. Sullivan taking it down the court. Pass is to Stout. To Likely. Ball is tipped by Query. Sullivan picks it back up. Query fouls.
Personal foul is called on number 10, Aaron Query. That'll be her 3rd personal foul, 13.
Her 3rd foul.
In the game for Lamar, number 5, Avery Eady.
Avery Eady checks in the ball game. For Heckaden. Now Sullivan has the ball at the top of the key. 1 minute and 20 seconds left. Andy Stout driving in. Ball shotted. Good block by Chrislyn Dixon there. Nice, crisp, smooth block.
In the game for Lamar, number 11, Bailey Hayworth.
Bailey Hayworth checking in for Dixon. Looks like Lamar is going to let some of their bench players get in the ball game. Stout to Andy Stout to Likely for another 3. Her shot's good. Taryn Query will take it up the court. Passes to Eddie. Edie. My apologies.
All good. 30 seconds left in the ball game.
Foul on Bailey Hayworth. Wait. No, foul on Condon. No, foul is on Bailey Hayworth. Sullivan will take it down the court.
Game is turbo clocked.
10 seconds left in the ball game. They will probably just hold on to the ball. And this ball game,
that's going to do it.
Ball game's over.
Tigers fall to the Frontenac Raiders, Lady Tigers, 23-60 final score. We're going to take a quick break and come back with our girls' game statistics. All right.
We're not the weather team. Am I on there? We are currently on that camera. Is the camera on there? Yeah, so everybody's live right now. Fight with the book. Yeah, pretty nice. It was just. We're on highlights. One thing.
You do that real quick.
All right. So we're going to go over the stats really quick of this ball game, starting with the Lady Raiders from Frontenac. Sullivan, 6 for 8 on field goals, 1 for 2 on 3 points. 2 offensive rebounds, 3 defensive rebounds, 3 steals, 14 points. Franklin, 5 for 6 on field goals, 2 offensive rebounds, 2 defensive rebounds, 1 foul, 13 steals for her. Heck of a game there. 1 turnover, 11 points. Bland, 4 for 13 on field goals, 2 for 9 on threes, 2 offensive, 3 defensive rebounds, 2 fouls, 2 steals, 1 block, and 11 points for her as well. Stout, 3 for 10 on field goals, 1 for 3 on three-pointers, 2 offensive, 5 defensive rebounds, 2 fouls, 1 steal, 1 block, and 8 points. Likely, 2 for 5 on field goals, 2 for 4 on three-pointers, 0 offensive, but 1 defensive rebound, and 6 points. Condon, 1 for 5 on field goals, 0 for 3 on three-pointers, 2 defensive rebounds, 0 offensive, 0 fouls, 3 steals, and 6 points. Then there's Stout, 2 for 7 on field goals, 0 for 3 on three-pointers, 4 points. And that's going to do it for the Frontenac Lady Raiders stats. And now we have the Lamar Lady Tigers stats, starting off with Chrislyn Dixon, 4 for 9 on field goals, 0 for 1 on three-pointers, 2 offensive, 6 defensive rebounds, 2 fouls, 3 steals, 2 blocks, and 10 points. Jalen Timmons, 3 and 11 on field goals, 2 for 4 on three-pointers, 1 defensive rebound, and 8 points for her. Lydia Nolting, 1 for 5 on field goals, 3 defensive rebounds, 2 turnovers, 1 assist, and 2 points. Bailey Heckaden, 1 for 6 on field goals, 5 defensive rebounds, 1 block, 2 points. Taryn Query, 0 for 4 on field goals, 2 defensive rebounds, 1 steal, and 1 point for Taryn Query. Eliana Bartholomew had a steal and 2 offensive rebounds. Jackson Lovin had a defensive rebound and a steal. Brenna Morey also had a defensive rebound and an assist there. So that's going to do it for our lady basketball game stats. Guys are currently warming up, and we will be right back for them here in just a moment.
And we are back. And we have 3 minutes and 50 seconds before this boys game starts.
Tigers and the Raiders, both very solid teams. The Tigers coming off a 3-2 record. The Gem City Classic at Diamond Tournament started off the season with a win against Lighthouse Senior High School, 66-36. Then they beat El Dorado Springs, 77-58. Then, unfortunately, they lost to Greenwood, 39-42. Then following that, they lost to St. Mary's Colgan by 1 point. That was a very awesome game to attend. And then just this last Tuesday, they beat Liberal, 89-45. So once again, 3-2 for the Lamar Tigers. Now the Frontenac Raiders, on the other hand, coming off an 0-4 record. However, they have had a very tough schedule so far this season. So I'm expecting a good game tonight. What about you, Jackson?
Yes. And don't forget last Tuesday, there's an outstanding play. Jude Harris's amazing pass to Taryn Williams ended up getting Mother Tucker's play of the game. It was a lob to Taryn Williams, and Taryn punched it down last Tuesday.
Absolutely. Correction. It was Redneck Blind's play of the game.
Oh, no, I think he corrected it.
We don't know what we're talking about. Don't listen to us, everybody. But yes, awesome play last Tuesday, or this past Tuesday. Jude Harris threw it up to Taryn Williams. Slam dunked that thing. Awesome to watch. Hopefully we see more explosive plays like that here tonight. We're about to find out here in about 2 minutes.
I hope to see Vance get a dunk after that unfortunate missed dunk.
Failed attempt. Yes, Vance Bashirs had an open fast break, saw an opportunity, and went up for the dunk, and unfortunately didn't go his way. And hopefully we'll see the other outcome of that event tonight.
I know he's definitely athletic enough to do that.
For sure, for sure.
Just got into his head a little bit, probably.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So now we're going to get in the starting lineup again. And again, I don't know if it's Kansas or like this team, but they do it differently. They alternate between announcements.
Good news is we have our rosters right here.
Brogan Smith is a key player for Frontenac, but I don't see that he's dressing out. I think he might be hurt.
That could very much be possible.
He is number 0.
Yes, that's correct. Starters for the Raiders. Number 2, Kale Coombs. Number 11, Drake Clayton. Number 12, Gunnar Horina. Sorry if I'm butchering the name. 24, Luke Sneed. And 34, Jake Wegner are the starting 5 for the Raiders.
Getting ready for the introduction here. The buzzers are loud.
They're not quiet, to say the least. Starters for the Tigers, number 20, Trent Torbeck. Number 22, Taryn Dibble Williams. Number 23, Eli Googie. Number 31, Jude Harris. And number 34, Talon Timmons are the starting 5 for the Tigers, and they're introducing them now.
Nice haircut there, Eli.
Eli Googie with the fresh cut, looking fresh for this Frontenac Raiders basketball game. We will also see what we call the monster package come in at some point during the game. Logan Martin, Brady Geyer, both big fellas, will both be subbed in at some point during this game. Once again, we call that the monster package. Two big dudes going to do a great job for us on the court.
The officials for this boys varsity contest.
Student section is loaded up on the bleachers over there.
Well, they're loaded up and Lamar Lunatics loaded up is two different kinds of loaded up. I know. I think the Lamar Lunatics would turbo clock that student section, in my opinion. But it's an away game. You know, they have the home field advantage, so no Lunatics here tonight. But it's almost game time.
And here we go. Taryn Williams wins the tip-off. Jude Harris now taking it down the court. At the top of the key to Eli Googie at the wing. Back to Harris. Back to Googie. To Harris again. Harris goes down to Trent at the corner. To Talon. To Harris. Back to Googie. Back to Harris. Moving the ball around. Trent Torbeck picks up the loose ball. And they call a charge on Trent. Pretty good setup there. That'll be Trent's first foul.
Mr. Torbeck has done that a few times this season.
And 14. Caden will take it up the court. Passes to 24. Sneed to 11. To 14, back to 11, moving the ball around really fast. It's hard to keep up. 2 has it now, back to 11. 3-point shot is missed by Drake Clayton. Jude Harris will get the rebound and take it down to the other side. He gets the ball poked out, picks it back up to Googie. Frontenac playing tough defense here. Talons has the ball for a mid-range shot. His shot is no good. Trent Torbeck will get the rebound, and acrobatic layup there, doesn't fall. 24 to get the rebound. And now they'll get it to 11 to take it down the court. Clayton. To 24 is 3. Doesn't fall. 34 gets the rebound. Some tight defense there. Doesn't fall for Jake Wagner. Trent Torbeck will take down the court. Down to Talon Timmons at the post. To Williams. This ball, it's a jump ball. Williams and Wagner in on the jump ball. Now we have Clayton taking it down the court. Passing to number 2, Coombs. Coombs has it again to 14, Mirando. Back to Mirando. Ball's tipped out by Torbeck. It will be Raider ball. Both teams playing tight defense here. Miranda will pass it in. Ball is to Coombs. Back to Miranda. Back to Coombs. Dishing it to Miranda. To Coombs. And 24 has a look. He drives in to Miranda for an open corner 3. That doesn't fall for them. Torbeck with the rebound. And Talon. There's an attempted pass to Talon. Did hit the rim, though, and Miranda will get the rebound, take it down the court to 11. Clayton back to Miranda. Down low to 34, and 24 will drive under the basket again. Tries to put it up. It's no good. Sneed with the miss. And timeout Lamar. Very tight defense here. Coach Hekinen wanting to talk it over with his team.
5 minutes, 31 seconds left in the first period. Zeros all around. Said it'd be a close game, and that is exactly what we are seeing so far here in the first couple minutes of this game.
Frontenac does look like the underdog here, but I believe they want to finally get a win here, so they're going to play their hardest, and Lamar also needs to play their absolute best.
Absolutely. You know, Frontenac looked at as the underdogs here, but, you know, they're 0-4. They have nothing to lose. And the Tigers, you know, they're bringing their A game. They're doing what they can, and we're about to see who comes out on top here in just a couple moments.
Ball is moving around a lot. Just those shots are falling for either team. Eli Googie will inbound it now. Harris taking it down. Dishes it to Torbeck. Giving it straight to Talon. To Harris. To Googie. Back to Harris. Ball's tipped. Torbeck retrieves it. Googie has it. Down to Harris. At the wing. To Googie at the top of the key. To Torbeck. Pump fake. Driving in. To Harris for a mid-range shot. His shot doesn't fall. Mirando will get the rebound. Taking it all the way down to Clayton. And now 24 has it. 34 Wagner down low. Number 2 puts up a shot. His shot is good. Kale Coombs gets the first points of the game, and it's a 3. Student section's on the sideline. I don't know what they're doing. And Googie has it at the wing. Timmons has it at the top of the key. Back to Googie. And Harris down low, guarded by 4 people. He gets fouled. That's an and 1. Way to take the pressure and put it up there.
34, Jake Wagner with the foul there.
It'll be his first foul. And Lamar now can immediately tie up that 3-point shot.
11 and 24, Drake Clayton and Luke Sneed coming out of the ball game.
He puts it up. His shot doesn't fall.
10 and 15
Wagner
going in.
Gets the rebound. Mirando taking it down to 2. Coombs. And that's 15 to 10, who is Barcelona. Now Mirando has it. Down low to Wagner. His shot's no good. He gets it back and puts it back up, and it's good this time. Lamar down 3 here early. Torbeck has it. Skip pass to Harris. He dishes it to Googie at the top of the key. Back to Harris. Harris pump fake. To Googie down low. Googie's attempt doesn't fall. Wagner with the rebound. Mirando to Coombs. Coombs takes the contested layup. Googie playing good defense there. Now Mirando has it to 10. 15 open shot there. That doesn't fall. Barcelona with the hustle, but Talon gets the rebound. Talon gets the ball poked out by Barcelona. Harris gets it back. And a blocking foul called on Jake Murphy. Now Googie, you have it under the basket. Martin checking in for Taryn Williams.
So this would be half the monster package.
I believe so. Down low to Talon Timmons. He gets it all the way out to Torbeck for an open 3. His shot doesn't fall. Googie gets a wide open rebound and 1. They foul him with the shot. Another opportunity to tie up the game. Fouled by Barcelona.
Mirando did get subbed out for Clayton, forgot to mention.
So that's 2 and 1s already. His shot doesn't fall. Rebound by Jake Murphy. Now Barcelona will take it down the court. Tipped out by Jude Harris. Good hustle there. It will be Raiders ball. Barcelona has it. To Coombs. Down to Murphy. Logan Martin with the steal. Nope, not quite. And Talon Timmons intercepts the ball. Logan Martin down low already. He gets blocked by Coombs there. 11 now going fast. Coombs gets the ball. Jude tips it out. They say it's out on Lamar though. And Coombs will pass it in to Vars. Back to Coombs. Trent Torbeck
Great
with the
defense by Trent
interception.
Torbeck.
He puts it up. That's good. That's a great hustle by Trent. He saw that opportunity and took it. 11. We'll pass it to Murphy out in the corner. Back to 11. He'll shoot a 3. That doesn't fall. Clayton's shot no good. Jude Harris will take it down the court. To Googie. The top of the key. Back to Harris. To Timmons at the top of the key. He takes a long 3. That doesn't fall. And it's out on Lamar. Vance Brashears will check in the game for Timmons. Vance Brashears, another hustle player for Lamar.
24 and 14 checking into the game.
That is Sneed and Mirando. Barcelona has it. Has it again. Down low to okay. Barcelona has it. Down low to Wagner. He gets a contested post shot. That's good. Good physicality there by Wagner. Harris will take it down the court. Vance Brashears has it. To Torbeck, back to Brashears. Skip pass to Torbeck. Down low to Harris. He puts up a floater. Doesn't fall. And Barcelona with the rebound, giving it to Mirando. And that is missed shot opportunity from Sneed. 11 gets an open 3 though, and that falls. Clayton, I believe another 3. No, that's his first 3-point. That's his first points of the game. Brashears has it. To Torbeck. Back to Brashears. Brashears giving it down low to Jude. It gets stolen by Wagner. Mirando now has it, and he'll take it up the court. Barcelona with it. And Clayton has it. Stolen by Vance Brashears. They're getting a fast break opportunity here. Vance will just take it all the way, and that's good. Again, great hustle player for Lamar. Barcelona has it. Brashears will guard Mirando. And Wagner has it down low, gets the ball tipped, retrieves it. Down low to Mirando. Trent fouls him before he could get a shot. So it'll be on the ground. They will pass it in under the basket. Murphy checking in for Wagner. And Torbeck gets subbed out. And Timmons gets checked back in. Mirando passing it in. Barcelona giving it to Clayton for another 3-point attempt. Logan Martin with the rebound. That doesn't fall. Harris will take it down the court. And now back to Brashears. Down low to Trallon. Gets guarded by 3 people. He gets his own rebound that he missed. And time has ran out for the first quarter. Very tight first quarter here.
Very action-packed first quarter like we were talking about earlier before the game started. It's going to be a good game. 2 solid teams. The score is 8-10 Frontenac. Coming into the second quarter. Very good game so far. Wagner, the Raiders' leading scorer, with 4 points. Clayton with 3. Coombs with 3. Those are the points so far. Now for Lamar, Jude Harris, Eli Googie, Vance Brashears, and Trent Torbeck all with 2 points. And that's all our scores so far.
Spreading the ball out evenly for Lamar. Now, Lamar's game plan, they rely a lot on the fast break. They like those fast break points. And they're definitely a defense-oriented team. And it looks like Frontenac is the same way. They both coaches take pride in their defense in this ball game.
Absolutely. You know, you can have the fanciest offense you want, but defense wins championships at the end of the day, and I think we're all seeing that here today.
Yes. Basketball, it's always great to play defense with your offense, like just getting those fast break opportunities.
Absolutely.
Brashears will pass the ball in. Harris will take it down. Googie has it. To Brashears down the middle. Ball is poked out by Mirando. And Number 2 will put up the shot over Timmons. Coombs. His 4th point. Jude Harris taking it down the court. Googie has it. Back to Harris. To Brashears. Brashears, mid-range pull-up shot. Doesn't fall for them. Brashears tries to get the ball back. Now Miranda's going to take it down. Going all the way to the basket. A travel was called on him. Lamar defenders wasn't able to let him dribble. Clayton checking in the game for Miranda. Harris now taking it down to Googie. To Timmons. Back to Harris. Brashears at the top of the key to Talon, who takes another 3. That falls! Talon, a great 3-point shooter for Lamar.
Heck of a shot by Timmons.
Barcelona has it, throwing it down low to Wagner. Back out to 2. His shot's no good. Brashears, he needs to go all the way here. And that is a charge. Great charge attempt by 34. He set his feet there. He knew it was coming. Coach Hekinen doesn't believe it. Barcelona will now take it down the court. Down low to Wagner. And he gets straight to the basket and puts it up. It's good. Harris will now take it down. Brashears has it. Back to Timmons. So Jude, he puts up a 3. That doesn't fall. And they're fighting over the ball here. A jump ball. I believe that was Clayton and Googie in on the jump ball. It'll be Raiders ball.
Correct.
Barcelona will now take it down the court. Clayton has it. No, it's Coombs. Now Clayton has it. He puts up a 3. That falls. Harris will now take it down the court. To Brashears. To Timmons. To Harris. Back to Googie at the top of the key. Dishing it to Talon. Talon gets a 3 look. That doesn't fall. Harris gets the rebound. He goes in. It's a travel. Little hop step there. And Barcelona would now take it down the court. Barcelona's been in quite a bit in this game. To Sneed. To Barcelona. Jude Harris pokes it out from the back. They call a foul. Here's his first foul of the ball game. They're down 6 here. Now Barcelona has it. To Clayton. To Coombs at the top of the key to Barcelona. Back to Coombs. To Clayton. To Coombs. Down low. Back to Coombs. To Clayton for another 3. That doesn't fall. Vance Brashears. He gets the rebound and they call the foul on Barcelona. Miranda looks to check into the game. Miranda will check in for Barcelona. Harris has it. This is its advance to Googie. To Harris. He drives in. And Brady Geyer gets it on the jump ball with Miranda. It will be Frontenac's ball again. Nope, Lamar's ball.
Great job by Brady Geyer seeing the opportunity to get the ball back, and that's exactly what he did.
And ball's poked out by Miranda. Lamar will get the ball back. Ball out to Harris in the corner. To Googie. Back to Harris. He gets an open 3 there. He puts it up. It doesn't fall. Now that's Clayton. He gets fouled by Googie.
personal foul, call on number 23.
Mirando will take it down the court.
The third technical on Lamar.
Tight defense there to Coombs. Back to Clayton to Mirando. To Coombs. To Clayton, now to Mirando, and Sneed has it. Back out to Mirando. Mirando pump fakes into Coombs here. All the way to Mirando. Ball is stolen by Jude Harris. Vance retrieves it. Vance will take it down the court. Harris has it. Vance. To Harris. To Vance. All the way down to Googie. Down low to Brady Geyer. All the way to Talon. Talon gets called for a travel. Sneed is checked out. And they check in Murphy. Lamar's still down 6 here. Miranda will take it down the court. And Coombs has it. Down low to Murphy. Out to Coombs. Coombs gets a mid-range pull-up. He makes that. Vance takes it down the court to Timmons. Back to Vance. All the way to Harris. To Googie. To Harris. Trying to drive in. They stop him. Googie has it now. He's driving in. He gets swatted, and it's out of bounds. Lamar will have the ball. Taryn Williams will check in for Brady Geyer.
In the game for Lamar, number 22, Taryn Williams.
Harris has it in the corner. Dishes it to Googie. Back to Harris. Trying to drive in here to Vance for Shears. He pulls up with a 3. Bang! Good open 3 there by Vance. And now Coombs has it. Gets the ball poked out. He gets it back though. Murphy gets the ball stolen by Vance for Shears. Vance is having a little bit of a day. And there's a foul. I believe it's on Vance for Shears. It is. Now Clayton will pass it in. Miranda looks to take it up the court, down the court. Brady Geyer gets checked in for Vance for Shears. Vance was hustling. He was playing pretty good. Miranda will take it down the court. Now Clayton has it. Tries a floater there, no good. And that is Wagner. He goes, gets the ball, bounces it off of Brady, and now Raiders will have the ball.
More like slams it off of Brady. I saw some good force behind that ball. He is not very happy with Brady Geyer right now, it looks like.
Now Coombs has the ball. Back out to Mirando. Almost gets the ball stolen, but they still have it. Coombs open 3. That one falls. Talon Timmons taking it down the court. Harris has it. Back out to Timmons. To Googie, open 3. That falls. A lot of 3s being put up in this quarter.
And timeout called.
By Coach Barcelona.
Oh, I don't know who called it. Well, you said
Coach
it all
Häkkinen called it. Sorry.
Timeout called by the Tigers. Talked about it all night. Tight game. 2 very good teams. 2 minutes 20 seconds left in the first half. Tigers trail 17-22.
We have seen the Tigers trail in a lot of games, but they're pretty good at it.
Absolutely. It's nothing the Tigers, it's not a position the Tigers haven't seen before. They're in multiple games this year.
They like to come into the second half.
Absolutely. Like to keep the Lamar Tiger fans on their toes throughout the entire night, and it's definitely what we've seen so far today.
I believe this Lamar basketball team is a second half team.
Absolutely. Very defensive game so far. You know, both teams have been, they've been laying their 3s, making their layups, but, we've seen some crazy steals and almost interceptions from each team, and it's It's really making an impact on the game.
Mirando taking up the court. Jude Harris going up to him at the half-court line. Coombs has him 3, but he passes it down to Murphy at the corner. Mirando gets it back from a skip pass. Clayton has it to Wagner. All the way down to Mirando. Ball is tipped, and that is great defensive effort by Lamar. Lamar will have it.
In the game for Frontenac, number 24.
Luke Sneed will check in the ball game for
Jake Murphy. Sorry.
No sorry in commentating.
My bad.
Harris will take it down the court. Googie has it. To Brady Geyer. Open 3 right there. That doesn't fall. Barely misses. Coombs is going straight to the basket. He falls. That's a travel. Off balance there. Talon was not letting him keep the momentum. Timmons taking it down the court here. 2 threes for him, I think. Timmons going to drive. Nice layup there, and 1.
Great layup by Timmons there. Weaves his way through the paint. Able to put up 2 for the Tigers right there.
And this lead is slimming down. Shot goes in. 9 points for him. Mirando has it. He gives it to Coombs. Down to Sneed to Wagner. Now Coombs has it. To Clayton. Clayton will drive in. Out to Mirando. Mirando giving it to Sneed. All the way to Coombs. Coombs goes up for the layup. He passes it last second, and they get the ball back. Mirando open corner 3. That doesn't fall. Coombs, he gets fouled. He'll have 2 shots. Foul's called on Taryn Williams. His first foul.
That'll be his first personal foul, the 15th on Lamar.
Now, Coombs. Here to shoot his free throws. First shot. Up. No good.
At the line, number 2.
Murphy will be checking in for Wagner.
Number 15, Jake Murphy.
Coombs, second shot attempt. Goes up. That one falls. And Brashears will check in the ball game for Brady Geyer. Lamar down 3. 59 seconds left
in the first half.
Harris taking it down the court to Googie. Skip pass to Talon. Gives it to Harris. Harris drives in. He puts it up. That's good. Nice contact layup there. Now, Mirando taking down the court. Coombs has it. Gets the ball picked up. And that will be Sneed going up for the contact layup. That's pretty good physicality there. He gets that shot going. More down 3. Harris has it to Googie. To Harris. Just Vance Brashears. Goes up, drives in. Shot barely misses. He gets the ball back. And no foul there. So Mirando will get the ball. And there's a buzzer beater shot attempt. Nope. They will keep the ball there. And we will take a short little break, and we'll be back to you with the stats for both teams.
Absolutely. And we are back. It's time for our halftime stats so far. Scores currently, Tigers 22, Raiders 25. We'll start off with our Frontenac Raiders stats. Number 2, Coombs, 4 for 7 on field goals, 2 for 4 on three-pointers, 1 defensive rebound, 1 block, and 11 points. Clayton, 2 for 5 on field goals, 2 for 5 on three-pointers, 1 defensive rebound, 6 points. Wegner, 3 for 4 on field goals, 2 offensive, 2 defensive rebounds, 2 fouls, 1 steal, and 6 points. Sneed, 1 for 2 on field goals, 0 for 1 on three-pointers, 1 defensive rebound, and 2 points. Mirando, 0 for 2 on field goals, 0 for 2 on three-pointers, 3 defensive rebounds. Barcelona has a defensive rebound. Murphy has 2 defensive rebounds. And that'll do it for the Raiders stats so far. Now for the Lamar Tigers. Talon Timmons, 2 for 5 on field goals, 1 for 3 on three-pointers, 1 offensive, 1 defensive rebound, 1 steal, 1 assist, and 6 points. Eli Googie, 2 for 4 on field goals, 1 for 1 on three-pointers, 1 offensive, 1 defensive rebound, 1 assist, and 5 points. Vance Brashears, 2 for 4 on field goals, 1 for 1 on three-pointers, 2 offensive, 1 defensive rebound, 2 steals, and 5 points for Brashears. 31, Jude Harris, 2 for 8 on field goals, 0 for 2 on three-pointers, 1 defensive rebound, and 4 points. Trent Torbeck, 1 for 2 on field goals, 1 offensive, 3 defensive rebounds, 1 steal, 1 assist, and 2 points. Logan Martin also is in on a defensive rebound, and Taryn Williams also been in on the game also. That's going to do it for our halftime stats. Jackson, what are your thoughts on the game so far?
Yeah, both teams are playing really good defense here, and I think it's going to come down to the wire. Lamar, they just need to be able to slide through this defense more, and create more shots.
Absolutely. We're seeing, what we've seen all season for the Lamar Tigers. We were down, what was our biggest deficit? We were down almost 10 points at one point, weren't we? Not 10, but close to it.
I believe like 8, yeah.
And now it's down to a three-point lead for the Raiders. Tigers working their way, making that lead smaller. I think hopefully gonna flip roles there.
I think both teams are playing great. I don't know what can be fixed besides just creating more shots for both teams. And I still believe it's going to come down to the wire here.
Absolutely. That's what we've seen so far, and that's what we expect throughout the remainder of the game. But there's about 4.5 minutes left and halftime, so I believe it is time for Boys Joke of the Day.
Oh.
You ready? Hang on, let me find it. All right, here we go. What do you call a tiger that teaches at a university? A professor. There is our joke of the day for the boys basketball game. Once again, 4 minutes left in halftime. We'll be right back after a short break. And we are back. Just over a minute left, or a minute and a half left in halftime. Both teams out here. Frontenac warming up. Tigers getting in a huddle, making their adjustments to hopefully come and take the lead away from the Raiders. As we were talking about earlier, it's been a defensive battle, also an offensive battle, to be honest, and it's been a back and forth battle the whole first half, and we're expecting no different this second half, but it's going to be a tight battle.
For sure. Once again, I think Brogan Smith is probably a little hurt here. Hasn't dressed up for the game.
Yep, could possibly be hurt. It could also be ejected if an incident happened last week that we don't know about.
We're not really sure.
No problem though. So we're just gonna keep doing our thing and hopefully come out on top in this ball game.
Clayton will pass on the ball. Is Raider ball.
Here we go. Half number 2 starts now.
Miranda taking it up the court. Dishes to Coombs. And Sneed has it down the post. Sneed is going crazy here, just making contact with everyone in the Lamar defense. Sneed gets a foul. That'll be his first foul. He really wanted that ball. Now Harris will take it down the court. To Torbeck to Googie for an open 3. That falls. Another 3 for Eli.
And now we got a tie ball game.
That was Wegner down low. Now Coombs has it in the wing. To Clayton, to Miranda, almost gets the ball stolen. He puts it high over Taryn Williams, who almost swatted that. Smart decision to throw it up high there. And that shot is good. Torbeck has it. Googie, another open 3. That falls again.
Googie is on fire.
He's feeling this court. Lamar has the lead now. Miranda with the ball. To Clayton. To Sneed. Back to Clayton, down to Miranda, to Coombs, to Clayton for an open 3. That doesn't fall. Over the back foul on Sneed. Just has his arm over Eli's head, doesn't allow him to jump. That is a foul.
Great start for the Lamar Tigers. Eli Googie comes out back-to-back 3s. He says this isn't Frontenac, this is West Lamar, and he's showing that here at the start of this second half.
Oh, Torbeck down low to Harris. He goes up, underhand, that's great. Under the basket, that's a good shot for Harris. Now Miranda will take it down the court. Pass is to Coombs. To Clayton. Back to Coombs. To Clayton. Down low to Sneed. Wegner has it. Now to Miranda, to Sneed. Pump fakes. Picks up the ball, Miranda has it. To Clayton. Down low to Wegner. He puts up the shot. It's a foul on Taryn Williams. Second foul. Wegner will have 2 shots. Wegner has 6 points on the board. First shot falls. Here to attempt his second shot here. Still down 2. Second shot's up. That one falls as well. Now Torbeck taking it down the court. To Harris. To Googie. That's that corner spot he's made 2 threes in. Trent Torbeck. Ball is intercepted, but Talon gets it back. Googie, easy layup there. Googie's 13th point. He's been the leading scorer for these past few games. Now Miranda has it. Coombs, open three, doesn't fall. My apologies. Googie has been the leading scorer for a lot of these games. Harris has it. He gets the ball poked out, but he gets it back. Now Talon Timmons will reset the offense. Torbeck to Googie. To Torbeck. Dishes it to Talon. Talon, long three there. That does not fall. And Mirando has it. 3-point shot there. That doesn't go in. And Taryn Williams will give it back to Talon for him to take it down the court. Googie, he wants to drive, gets a little floater over there. That won't fall. Tight defense from Frontenac. Now Miranda will drive, throwing it all the way down to Clayton. Sneed has it. Picks up the ball. Back to Clayton, to Mirando, to Coombs. Clayton to Mirando. Down low to Sneed. He goes up for the shot. It's no good. Off balance there. Harris is going all the way to the basket. He goes in. Harris efficient on the fast break layups. Lamar is on fire, causing Frontenac to call timeout here. That's Coach Barcelona.
That is a great start to the second half, Jackson.
Yes. Coach Barcelona needs to talk it over with his players here, letting up quite a bit of shots.
Absolutely. Tigers started to pull away here. Not fully pull away, but, you know, they're starting to gain the lead.
Second half just started.
Yep. By pull away, I meant start to take over. For the record. 34-29 Tigers. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left in the third period.
And that's Mirando throwing the ball in. On Frontenac's side of the court. Barcelona taking it down to Sneed. Back to Barcelona. To Mirando. To Barcelona. He gets the ball poked out by Eli Googie, going up for the physical layup. That doesn't fall, and Wagner will get the ball. That's a foul on Googie. Just trying to rip the ball out. Googie's second foul. Lamar subbing in 4 of their players, or all 5. Whole new lineup. That's Toby Ainsley, Carson Parker, Logan Martin, and Vance Brashears, and Brady Geyer.
This is what I call the monster package with Brady Geyer and Logan Martin on the court at the same time. Could be dangerous.
All their guards got swapped out, though. Coach Häkkinen really needs to talk to them. They're playing great defense, though. They do not want to get benched. And Sneed has it to Barcelona. Back to Coombs. Aggressive defense from these Lamar backups. Coombs has it. Wide open 3. That one doesn't fall. And it's tipped out by White. By Mirando. Great defense by Lamar's backups. Vance Brashears will take it down the court. All the way to Toby Ainsley. To Vance. Down low. To Carson. To Brady Geyer. Down low to Logan Martin. He gets physical. He draws a foul there. Wagner with the foul. That's his 3rd foul. Logan Martin, 2 shots. He puts it up. That doesn't fall. Now, some subs for Frontenac. They put in Murphy and Clayton for Mirando and Wagner. Logan Martin now attempting a second shot. His second shot up. No good. Murphy getting the rebound. His backups need that same defensive effort. Now Sneed has it.
The call.
Lamar swats it out.
Out on red, yes.
Barcelona will pass it in on their side of the court under the basket. Down back to Coombs. Back to Coombs again. He puts up a floater there. Draws the foul, a blocking foul. He'll get 2 shots. Interesting.
The first foul called with 5.
Coombs, 5 points on the ball game. Puts it up. That one doesn't fall. Crowd is getting silent for these shots. Our student section will be screaming at him.
They don't compare to the Lamar Lunatics.
Well, it's their team. But the second shot goes in. And now Toby Ansley will take it down the court. To Carson Parker. To Brashears. Brashears will go in for the layup. They call a blocking foul on Murphy. Good call there. Under the basket, Toby Ansley will pass it in. Under there, Murphy will steal it. Carson Parker, he gets the ball at the other side of the court, down to Toby Ansley. Back to Parker, to Brashears. In the middle, that's Logan. That's Carson Parker to Brady Geyer. Back to Parker, to Brashears. Brashears wants to drive in. He doesn't. He gets it out to Brady Geyer for an open 3. Bang! Great open shot by Brady Geyer. Post guys can shoot.
Yes, they can.
Clayton giving the ball out to Barcelona for a 3. He doesn't go. Carson Parker will take it down the court. Toby Ansley with the ball down low to Brady Geyer. Good contact there. It's a blocking foul. These backups are playing a heck of a ball game. Playing really aggressive, and I'm impressed.
Foul was on Barcelona.
Looks like Wegner will check in for Sneed. Brady has 2 shots. First shot's up. That one's no good. Does Kansas still have the one-on-one rule? Okay, Coombs gets hit, striked in the face there. That is a foul on Geyer.
I don't know what the call was, though. There.
Well, yeah, I saw it. That was a foul. And Barcelona will now take it down the court when they pass this ball in.
Miranda going in for Coombs.
Mirando giving it to Murphy, back to Mirando. Mirando again. Ball stolen. Toby Ansley gets it back to Vance Brashears for the layup. Doesn't go. They need to hustle back on defense. Brady Geyer down low. Blocked! They get the rebound. Another missed shot. Good rebound by Logan Martin there. Now Vance Brashears will go for the layup. They try a charge there. Another blocking foul. Feet wasn't set. Too late of positioning. Now Vance Brashears will get free throws. First shot. Up. That one falls. Now Lamar has a 10-point lead here. They're coming out. I believe this is the biggest lead of the game.
That is correct. 10-point lead for the Tigers.
Second shot. Up. That one doesn't fall. And Barcelona will take it down to the other side. And that's Drake Clayton to Murphy. Murphy back to Clayton. Open 3 there. That one does fall for Frontenac. A lot of missed threes. They finally get one to go. There's a half-court press here. Parker with the ball. Back to Brady Geyer. Down, tries to go down low. Toby Ansley will retrieve it. Nice little floater there. Nice move by Toby Ansley. Now Mirando gives it all the way down to Clayton. Back to Mirando to Barcelona for an open 3. He shoots another one. That one falls again. Back-to-back threes for Barcelona. Brashears will take it down the court. Half-court press. Parker has it. to Brady Geyer. Back to Parker, to Brashears. Oh, pass is
dropped by Logan Martin, but it hits the Frontenac defender and goes out of bounds, so it is red ball.
Parker will throw it in. Needs to get the ball out. Brady Guy retrieves the tipped pass. He puts it up. That one doesn't fall. Coombs take it down to the other side of the court. Goes for the layup. Hits the bottom of the backboard. Frontenac needs to hustle back on defense. He tries the charge. Vance goes around them. It's a foul. Vance Brashears doing a great job of drawing fouls. Just having a pretty good game for a backup. He's doing pretty good this game.
Miranda with the foul there.
Vance has 12? No, he has 6 points on the ball game. First shot. It's up. That one's no good. They're being quiet for the Lamar team, too.
Lamar Lunatics would never.
Wonder if their principal told them to be quiet.
Well, they were just rowing a boat on the floor, so they can't be that strict.
Second shot will go. Doesn't fall. And kind of a mistake by Sneed. He hits it back out, to give Lamar the ball back. Lamar, lead was cut down to 6. 2 threes from 2 important Frontenac threes there. Parker has it, gives it to Brady Geyer for an open mid-range shot. That one doesn't fall. Vance goes for the rebound, gets it, puts up the off-balance mid-range shot. That falls in. 8 points for Vance. Brady Geyer on defending Clayton. Lamar's also in that 2-3 zone. Coombs has it to Miranda. He shoots for the buzzer beater. Nope, not the buzzer beater, but his shot misses. And Toby, he needs to get it down. That shot's no good. And that's the end of the third quarter. Lamar, great effort by the backups.
Yeah, they did a great job. Key subs coming in really did their job with great effort, and the results of the game so far are showing. Scores 44-36. Lamar Tigers just finished the third quarter, coming into the fourth. Excuse me. And it's a good game so far. Talking it over, both teams.
Frontenac needs to force turnovers here if they want to stay in this ball game. Lamar just playing a great game right now. They came out of the second half ready. They're up 8 points. And they'll put their starters back in. So let's see what their starters can do. Eli Googie, again, the leading scorer with 13 points. Jude Harris taking it down. To Googie. To Trent. To Harris. To Trent. To Timmons. Back to Trent. Back to Harris. Moving the ball around a lot. To Torbeck. Gets the ball. Intercepted. Dibble gets it back. Taryn Williams. Eli Googie gets the ball. Ball's passed to Timmons. He shoots a 3. Contested 3 there. Gets knocked down. No good. That is out on Frontenac. Bumps into the ball. Goes to the sideline.
Great call by the refs there.
Now Lamar will pass it in. Harris has it. Back to Googie for another open corner 3. That doesn't fall. Now Clayton taking it all the way to the rim. Gets the ball. He gets fouled. Steal effort turns into a foul on Googie. Googie's third foul. Drake Clayton. He's got 9 points in the game. His first shot is good. 10 points now. Getting ready for his second shot. It's up. That one also falls. Cut the lead down to 6. Torbeck will take it down. Passes to Harris. To Googie. To Harris. Harris just goes to the rim and makes that great move by Harris. Barcelona will now take it down to the other side. Coombs has it. To Barcelona. Down to Sneed, back to Coombs. Coombs to Barcelona, to Clayton. Barcelona has it. Down low to Sneed, down low to Wagner. He puts it up. No good. Torbeck gets a rebound. He's taking it down the court. Gives the ball to Harris. Back to Torbeck. Down low to Dibble. Back to Harris. His 3 is good. Dibble is Taryn Williams, by the way. Timeout. Coach Barcelona
decides to talk it over. The Tigers extend their lead to 11, 49-38 with 6 minutes and 32 seconds left to go in the ball game.
Up 11 now. Important shot by Harris there at the end.
Absolutely. That really built their continued on the momentum they had. And calls for Coach Barcelona to call a timeout and talk it over with their guys. Looking around the court, looking at the Tiger team that's having a timeout, and key sub Briar Eaton's looking at me like I'm crazy. I guess he's never seen me on the mic before. Hi, Briar. He's probably going to make fun of me for this at school tomorrow, but we'll cross that road when we get there.
All right, about to get in. 6 minutes and 30 seconds left. Frontenac will have the ball on their side of the court. Frontenac. Clayton has 11 points. And Barcelona with the ball to Clayton. Backed up. Back to Clayton. To Coombs. And Sneed has it down low to Wagner. He goes up for the layup. Gets blocked by Taryn Williams. Coombs does put up the open 3, however.
Great block by Taryn Williams.
Harris taking it down the court. Talon Timmons all the way down back to Torbeck. Eli Googie in his spot. Doesn't fall. Harris gets the rebound. Nice move, but doesn't execute. Getting pressed there, but Barcelona will take it down to Clayton. Barcelona back to Clayton. Clayton shoots the 3. Doesn't fall. Torbeck with the rebound. He's going to go to the other side of the court really fast. Talon Timmons gets the easy fast break layup. Timmons, he has 8. Barcelona gets the ball stolen. Nope. Still has it. They call travel on Barcelona because he falls to the ground. Lamar gets the ball back, really putting it on them. Harris taking it down the court. To Torbeck. Torbeck driving in for the layup. He gets it. Lamar's playing very confidently now. Barcelona has it. Gets stolen by Googie. It's a kickball violation. So Frontenac will keep it. That's Murphy and Coombs. No, just Murphy checking in. Coombs is about to inbound it. Sneed is taken out. Barcelona has it. Gives it to Clayton. Clayton back to Barcelona. To 34. And that's Murphy for a step back 3. Doesn't fall. Harris will take it down the court. And Harris gets fouled.
That was Clayton there on the foul.
His first foul. And Mirando checks in for Barcelona. Now Torbeck will throw it in. Harris taking it down the court. Ball pass to Eli Googie. Back to Harris. Goes up for the layup. Rebound by Murphy. Mirando trying to go all the way through. He puts it up, and that's no good. Timmons with the rebound, going all the way. Gets it to Googie. Timmons, open three. Doesn't fall. Trent Torbeck with the rebound. Goes up for the layup. Doesn't fall either. Coombs, blocking foul on Talon. They say he didn't set his feet there. Talon's first foul. Looks like they'll have Clayton take it down to the court for Frontenac. Nope, back to Mirando. Murphy to Clayton. Back to Mirando. To Coombs. Coombs slipping up, but gets the ball to Clayton. Murphy, open layup. That's good. Now only down 10 now. Harris taking it down the court. Gets the ball stolen, Coombs. And Clayton goes up for the layup. Gets the ball tipped by Taryn Williams on the pass. Frontenac will have the ball under the glass. Miranda throwing in. All the way down to Coombs at the top of the key. Long pass, Murphy. Open layup there. Down 8. Trying to get a run here. Googie has it. He's getting double teamed. Harris wants to drive again. That layup's up. It's no good. Coombs gets the rebound. Murphy back out to Coombs. 34 goes up for the floater. It's good for Wegner.
Lead is down to 6.
Cutting the lead down to 6. They're having a little run here.
Just over 3 minutes left in the game.
Timmons has it. To Harris. To Timmons. Oh. Drops the ball in the layup. And Clayton gets the easy fast break layup.
The Raiders starting to build a little momentum, and Coach Hekinen is going to call a timeout.
Pretty solid run from Frontenac here.
Absolutely, cutting the lead back down to 4.
I think Lamar needs to just chill out a little bit.
Absolutely, can't hit the panic button.
They need to start.
And can't overreact.
They need to calm down with the forced missed layups and just run their offense.
Absolutely.
They can get the clock down just 20 seconds every drive. That's really important.
Yes, managing the time, and when you do put up those shots, you make sure they go in, or getting rebounds, getting layups up, and like you said, managing the clock will, in Jackson Byers' words, could be a game changer for the game.
Sorry, what?
I'm quoting you. You said that during a game you were broadcasting, and we made fun of you for it.
Okay. Lamar, they have the ball. They have to take it down from their side of the court. Vance Brashears checks in the game for Taryn Williams. Frontenac playing very aggressive. They'll have Brashears take it down. Brashears getting tight defense from Clayton. He tries to steal the ball. Vance is fouled by Clayton. Clayton's second foul? Yes. Frontenac probably needs to limit the fouls here this early in the fourth quarter. Well, not late enough. Still playing aggressive defense to Eli Googie. Eli puts it up. It's another miss. Eli Googie gets it back, though. He gets the ball poked out. It's a steal from Frontenac, but they throw it out of bounds. Too fast on the throw there. And they'll check in Barcelona for Frontenac. Sub out Coombs. Harris taking the ball down the court. Lamar down 4, or up 4. So Trent Torbeck skip past to Vance. He tries the 3 there. That's good. Very important.
Crucial point right there by Vance, or shot by Vance Brashears.
Clayton gives it to Mirando. Mirando tries to drive in. Back out to Clayton. To Mirando. It's back to Clayton. Gives the ball straight to Talon Timmons. Fast break opportunity. Eli Googie, great pass by Timmons. That's an easy bucket for Eli. Eli Googie, 15 points. And Clayton gets the wide open 3. That doesn't fall. Eli Googie with the rebound. Now Lamar's playing. They try the, and there's a foul. Not sure who it's on. It is on Jude Harris. Second foul. 1 minute and 30 seconds left in this game. Lamar seems to be pulling away with that run there.
58-49 Tigers.
And Wegner has it down low. He gets fouled.
Officials talking over the call.
Fouls on Vance Brashears. Now his 3rd foul. Logan Martin checks in the game for Vance. And Miranda will throw the ball in under the basket. Ball is to Clayton. Back out to Barcelona. Down low to Sneed. Sneed gets the ball stolen by Jude Harris. Trent Torbeck for the fast break layup. That's good. Contact layups for Trent.
Just over a minute left in the ball game.
And Mirando has the ball. Gets it down low to Wegner. Back out to Clayton for a 3. Very important 3 for Frontenac. They hit it. Lamar does look like to be pulling away, but that could be a momentum shot for Frontenac. So Lamar needs to be careful here.
Great ball game. Lamar is currently leading Frontenac, excuse me, I can't talk, 60-52 with 56 seconds left in the ball game.
Again, Lamar, they need to chew this clock a little bit. Shot clock does have 5 more seconds, or wait, 10 more seconds than what you see in the league. So Lamar has more opportunities to chew the clock here. If it was in Missouri, if I was a coach and my team is in Missouri, I'm probably chewing this whole thing.
Absolutely.
But they can't. So, but they can waste quite a bit of time. Still, in my opinion, too much time on the shot clock.
Yeah, I mean they can chew the clock that they do have. You know, it's just like trying to avoid a delay game in football when you're trying to chew the clock down in it. You know, get the ball snapped before the play clock is out. Same thing here. You know.
Yep.
Get a shot up before the shot clock, but make sure you take your time doing it.
I actually like this Kansas role of them implementing a shot clock. I think it's
neat. It's different.
I think it's important to have that. There's a lot of teams like chewing the clock. Torbeck. All the way down to Eli Googie. Easy layup. Eli Googie sneaks way past them. Now they're up 10 again. Back to Mirando. They need a quick basket. Coombs goes up with the 3. That doesn't fall. Murphy gets the rebound. To Sneed. He gets fouled. Lamar needs to limit their fouls at this point. Not a great time for it.
That'll be his second personal foul, the 15 on Lamar. At the line, number 24, Luke.
Tigers lead 62-52. 37 seconds left in the game.
This looks about over. That first shot doesn't go. Frontenac needs a miracle here if they want to win this game. Second shot will go up. That doesn't fall either. Trent Torbeck, they foul him. Probably an intentional foul right there, I think.
I don't know enough about basketball to make those calls.
The intentional foul to stop the clock. Eli Googie will throw it in now. Torbeck looks to be open. Vance, they foul him on purpose. They need one more foul to get into the bonus, I believe. Lamar is coming out of this second half. Just coming together and playing great ball. Is this a foul?
Yes, sir. Another foul. Coombs that time.
Now they will be shooting free throws. Frontenac wants to get the ball back to them. 30 seconds. Time is running very low. It's looking pretty good for Lamar. His first shot's up. Doesn't fall. Lamar needs those. Logan Martin will check in for Vance Brashears. Second shot. It's up. That one goes in. Lamar is now up 11. Miranda taking it down the court. They need fast three-point shots here.
Good travel there.
Back to Coombs. He needs a three-point shot there. That one doesn't fall. Trent gets it. They want to foul him. Nope, they steal. Timmons retrieves the loose ball in a chaotic mess there. Googie has it.
Trying to chew out the clock, and they foul him.
They intentionally foul him there. There's 9 seconds left. I don't know. There's not really much you can do there. So looks like Lamar's going to pull away this one.
I do believe that will wrap up this basketball game.
First shot's up. Very loud for that shot, but that goes in. Doesn't matter.
Eli Googie makes the first shot, like he was saying.
12 points. Eli Googie's got 18. Again, ball was shared with this team. I think Eli is the leading scorer. That second shot doesn't go in. Logan gets the rebound. Able to waste a few more seconds.
They're going to chew the clock out, and that is going to do it.
Lamar wins.
Lamar is going to beat the Frontenac Raiders' final score, 64-52. Great ball game on both sides of the ball for both teams. As they shake it up, we will go ahead and quickly go over our end-of-game stats for both teams, starting with the Frontenac Raiders. Coombs was 7 for 14 on field goals, 5 for 9 on three-pointers, 4 defensive rebounds, 1 steal, 1 block, 21 points. Clayton, 5 for 11 on field goals, 4 for 10 on 3 points, 2 defensive rebounds, 16 points. Wegner, 4 for 7 on field goals. Didn't shoot any three-pointers, 3 defensive and offensive rebounds, 1 steal and 10 points. Murphy, 2 for 4 on field goals, 0 for 2 on three-pointers, 4 defensive rebounds, and 4 points. Barcelona, 1 for 2 on field goals, 1 for 2 on three-pointers, 1 defensive rebound, and 3 points. Miranda, 1 for 5 on field goals, 0 for 3 on three-pointers, 4 defensive rebounds, 2 points. Sneed, 1 for 3 on field goals, 0 for 1 on three-pointers, 4 defensive rebounds, and 2 points. And that's going to do it for the Frontenac Raiders.
Talk about Frontenac. Coombs was definitely bringing it to him in the first half. He was just able to play defense very hard and get those fast break points.
Absolutely. A couple standout players for them. You know, they had a great game defensively and were able to make some plays, but onto the Lamar Tigers. Eli Googie had an outstanding game, 7 for 15 on field goals, 3 for 5 on three-pointers, 1 offensive, 1 defensive rebound, 1 steal, 1 assist, and 18 points. Jude Harris, 6 for 15 on field goals, 1 for 3 on three-pointers, 1 offensive, 1 defensive rebound, and 14 points. Vance Brashears, 4 for 8 on field goals, 2 for 3 on three-pointers, 3 offensive, 1 defensive rebound, 2 steals, 1 assist, and 11 points. Talon Timmons, 3 for 9 on field goals, 1 for 6 on three-pointers, 1 offensive, 3 defensive rebounds, 1 steal, 8 points, and 3 assists for Talon Timmons. Trent Torbeck, 3 for 5 on field goals, 2 offensive, 7 defensive rebounds, so big hustle player there. 1 steal, 5 assists, and 6 points. Brady Geyer, 2 for 5 on field goals, 1 for 2 on three-pointers, 1 block, and 5 points. Toby Ansley, 1 for 1 on field goals, 1 defensive rebound, and 2 points for Toby Ansley. Logan Martin also got in, had 1 rebound on offense and defense. And then Taryn Williams also had a good game with a block and an assist, both big parts of the game. And that's going to do it for the Lamar stats. So great game by both teams. You know, Lamar looks like they spread the ball out a lot and was able to come out on top. Eli Googie had a great game.
Very tight game in the first half, but Lamar comes out the second half ready. Especially those backups, they just played an important role. They played very aggressively, and they did a really good job for this team. I don't think they would have won it without those subs.
Absolutely. Coach Heckaden needed to make some adjustments with the starters, so he threw in the entire bench of key subs, and they went in, did a great job, did their job, and were able to get some points on the board with it also.
So we're going to wrap up this broadcast. I am Jackson Byers.
I'm GJ Gabe Johnson. We thank you guys for watching.